Go.
Hey, this is Zeb Wells. Check out Mr. Comics 89.
Hey everyone, Mr. Comics 89 here. So, yesterday I went out and met with a new friend I met on Instagram. His tag is Mountain Gold. His real name is Adam. We met at a local comic book shop here in Springs near named Kapow Comics and Coffee. It's a cool place. It's like my second or third favorite place to look for comic books here in Springs, Colorado Springs. And I ended up getting a nice small stack of back issues and one new book. I ended up spending more than I meant to because I got some good books. I am happy with what I got, even if I'm I should have done a better job at sticking to a budget. I kind of spent double what I said I would. To have the money, plenty of money, but bad me for not listening to myself. So, let's get down to it, shall we? Well, first I'll show you the one new book I picked up from New Comic Book Day, Amazing Spider-Man Torn number 5. Haven't read any of it yet. This is the final issue because I've been buying the books online, sending them back home while I was in Korea, and so now that I'm here, I just didn't want to spend an extra $5 a month buying this book to read it digitally, so I wanted to read it in person. I tried to minimize the amount of money I was spending to buy duplicates so I could read on Amazon digital, and so I can read it. From a $3 back issue bin, I picked up Tales from the Dark Multiverse, Wonder Woman War of the Gods. This one always interested me. I haven't read it, but the idea like Wonder Woman fighting the heroes and turning evil or whatever, I don't know the story at all. Some tales interest me from the Dark Multiverse, others don't. I just wanted to see this one. I thought it looked really cool, so I wanted to give it a shot. So I can't wait to see what that one is. Oh, before I go on, this is another present I got for my wife for like Merry Christmas, Welcome Home kind of a thing. So that or my brother. So nice, cool Spider-Man hoodie. So really, really cool. Some Steve Ditko artwork. It's wider than I'm used to. I'm used to color, so I kind of feel awkward wearing white, but it's still cool. I also picked up. This is actually only my third Aquaman book. I don't buy Aquaman as a general rule, but this one was really cool. It's Aquaman number 37. It's a 12-cent book. Turns out it's a minor key. First appearance of the Scavenger, Peter Martimer. So, I liked it because of the colors. How vivid and colorful this cover was, and it just worked really, really well, and just really, really cool. So I just enjoyed it, maybe because I like covers with Mira on it. Amber and Johnny Depp's business with divorce aside, I liked Amber playing Mira in the movie or movies, and so I liked her on the cover here. So really, really cool. $5. It was only $5. So, really cool. Alright, next up, I found this book. I don't think it was quite in, forget if it was in his $30 and up back issue boxes, or if it was in the drawer boxes where they are generally $30 and below. But this is Savage Dragon number 137. It's the third print of Savage Dragon endorsing Barack Obama for President of the United States. So, second print is a red cover, third print is this cover, fourth print is more like American flag hue, red and blue kind of thing, and I'm not sure if there's a fifth print or not. But really, really cool. one of the books that I wanted from Savage Dragon, you know, for key related purposes. So really, really cool. I really like the artwork they did for President Obama. They really make him look good, I think. So Savage Dragon, Eric Larson does some good artwork. Sorry about that, my wife just called and interrupted the video. Alright, so now we go down to the 3 pig books that I ended up picking up. Well, one is but it was, and the other 2 are bigger. So we'll start with the book. This was I like to get slabs here and there, and this is I don't buy many DC books anyway, but this is a series that I'm not sure how much I loved the books when I read them, when I read a book here or there, but it's more of the reasons, like my friend and I who met, we had a discussion about, we had a big discussion about comic books while we were there, you know, what we like and things like that, and how sometimes like comic book collecting is like a collection of people who collect comic books. Part of the reason why they collect comic books is they also appreciate artwork. I mean, you think about it. I have my painting here of Amazing Science Fantasy 15. Especially if you slab a comic book, you can't read it anymore. So you're basically having a 7 by 10 or whatever piece of artwork to look at, knowing what's inside or not. You know, sometimes people grade just the artwork on the cover. This is definitely a comic book. This DC comic book is definitely I bought it for the artwork. You know, whatever the story is aside. So, it is Gotham City Sirens, number 11. One of the books that wasn't listed as a key, but it was still a cool looking cover. CGC 9.4. So, not a 9.8, not overly ooh-ah, but it's a nice, good grade to have, and it's a very good looking cover. I mean, Poison Ivy is really good. Harley Quinn might not be her most drop dead sexy, but it definitely has a sexy view. And Catwoman is, well, her hands getting in the way of a lot of stuff, let's just say. But just a very cool cover, and I enjoyed it. Alright, next up here, the other graded book. We'll do the raw book last, that's technically the huge book. I was picking up books and putting books down, putting books down, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stick within budget here. And I put down a few books, like first Talon from Batman #2 from the New 52. You know, I put down another book, first Nebula Avengers 257. So I'm saving $50 here or $60 here, and then I'm going like, oh crap! I just saw this slab, picked it up, and I'm like, well, I put down $50 and I picked up more. But I don't get very many these books either, but it's still a cool book to have. And I gotta have books to show off on only slabs when I'm on there again. So pick up a few more slabs, why not, right? So I picked up X-Men number 49, CGC 4.5. It has the custom X-Men label from X-Men 1. This is the first appearance of Polaris, Lorna Dane, and Mesmero, Origin of Beast, which is down there. And another note that this is the last issue where we have the old X-Men logo, which honestly, I liked this logo. I mean, yeah, the new logo that appears in 50 onwards maybe it reminds me more of the X-Men 80s or X-Men animated series logo, which is really, really cool. You know, but there's something about classic about this one. You know, I guess not everyone could be so lucky like Amazing Spider-Man, and not have a logo change over the course of 60 plus years. But this is gorgeous. But we're very happy. This cost me about, and I got these last 3 books here, Gotham City Sirens, X-Men, and this book here, bundled. So I actually saved almost $100 on the price. He bundled me and gave me a good deal. At least I felt it was a good deal. All right, this last book here, I spent probably half an hour arguing with myself. Yes, no, yes, no. I have the facsimile of it, so why do I need the original? But I like this, but I like the original. I want the, whatever. It's a cool key to have. It's a cool key to have, and it's cool to have such a low issue of this book. So I thought, so I finally decided it was a decent enough grade. Because it's still low grade, like a 2.5, 3 to 4, somewhere in there. But it presents well. It has some chipping along the edge here, but not as much as I've seen on other books that are older or as old. And the spine is not the best, but it's still attached. You got some. I might have just shown it to you. So let's just see it. Fantastic Four, number 8. First appearance of the Puppet Master. So very, very cool. So like I said, it has some chipping along the sides here. Not as much here. Some staple tear here. You can see some of that stuff. But cover is still attached at both staples. It's still pretty good. So a low issue. My lowest issue of Fantastic Four used to be 13 before I sold it years ago, and so don't know why ultimately I decided to do it, because it's not like it's number 3 first appearance of the costumes, or number 5 first Doom. But it's still a cool book to have. It's a cool book. It's a cool book to have, and it adds another key to my collection here. So I just have to be more careful. If I'm gonna spend this kind of money here, I really want to spend it 2 months from now at the or 3 months from now at Denver Fan Expo Comic-Con, where I have a budget for this stuff. So like I said, the 2 biggest books obviously were here and here, with Gotham City Sirens. A nice, I think I spent $60 for that, so not bad for a cool. I mean, I basically paid for the slab. So, but yeah, that's it. Those are my new books from my back issue comic haul. Had fun meeting a new friend in person. We look forward to checking out my local LCS that I go to regularly, Ed's. He actually lives close to Ed's, so it's really, really cool. So if we want to, we can go hang out together, there, and catch some dinner at Golden Corral, which is also right next door. So, yep, a lot of fun. So, what do you guys think of this collection? Do you think I did good on this? Because like I said, I spent $300 for these 3 books. So I spent $300 for these 3 books. Fantastic Four number 8, X-Men number 49, CGC 4.5, and Gotham City Sirens number 11. Minor book. So let me know what you think. So take care. Happy collecting. Hey everyone, if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, comment down below, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. I love making these videos, and I love your guys' support. So again, if you like this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time. Happy collecting.